What happens when you do everything right? You report a crime, you find the evidence, you hand it to the police, and the system just fails you. Today, we're diving into one person's unbelievable fight for justice after his car was stolen and his signature was forged, leaving him to battle the very people who were supposed to help.
And this quote right here, it just hits you. This isn't just about a vehicle. The stakes are incredibly high. As you can see from this formal complaint, the failure to act led to a devastating spiral, from losing a car to losing a home. That's the real human cost we're talking about.
All right, so let's rewind. Where did this whole mess begin? Well, like a lot of these stories, it starts with something that unfortunately happens every day, a car theft.
So back in September of 2025, Dustin Jolly does exactly what you're supposed to do. He reports his car stolen to the Mercer Island Police Department, the MIPD. But what did he get in return? According to his complaint, crickets. No case number, no follow-up, nothing. His car was just gone.
Now, Mr. Jolly didn't just report a theft. He named a suspect, Reanna Pepper Fox. And when you look at public records, her criminal history is, well, it's pretty relevant. We're talking prior felony convictions for forgery and identity theft, the exact crimes he was accusing her of. This is a pretty important piece of the puzzle.
So this is where the story gets really frustrating. More than a week goes by with apparently no action from the police. So Mr. Jolly realizes if anything's going to happen, he's going to have to do it himself. He essentially becomes his own private investigator.
And get this, on October 1st, he actually finds it. He finds his own stolen car and calls for help. But when the Washington State Patrol gets there, they don't recover the vehicle. Instead, they tell him it's a civil dispute. The reason? Someone had apparently transferred the title. And just like that, he hits a massive roadblock.
So even after that setback, he's not giving up. He shifts his focus to that suspicious title transfer. And this, my friends, is where we find the smoking gun. An official state agency, the Department of Licensing, launches its own investigation into the paperwork. This really becomes the million-dollar question. I mean, if the transfer was real, then maybe it is a civil issue. But if it wasn't, then we're talking about a serious crime, a felony.
And well, you can be the judge. Here on the left is Dustin Jolly's actual signature from state records. And on the right, that's the signature they used to try and transfer his car. You don't exactly need to be a handwriting expert to see that these two are not the same. And it wasn't just a hunch. The official investigator for the Department of Licensing confirmed it. His formal conclusion was that the signature was, and I quote, not consistent with the real ones. This is official confirmation of a forgery.
And because of that finding, the state of Washington officially rejected the title application. So this isn't just an opinion anymore. It's a documented official finding from a state agency that the transfer was based on a forged signature.
Oh, and if you needed any more evidence that this whole thing was sketchy, the fraudulent application listed the sale price for a 2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz at just $500. $500. Yeah, that definitely screams legitimate deal, doesn't it?
So now Mr. Jolly is armed with official state documentation confirming a forgery. He's even located his own stolen car. This should be a slam dunk for law enforcement to finally step in, right? Well, this is where the police department actually doubles down.
The Mercer Island PD sends an email claiming their detectives tried to contact him at least 10 different times. And then they hit him with that same line again. The whole thing is civil in nature. Mr. Jolly's response is swift and to the point. He says he never got a single call and provides his number again just in case. But more importantly, he calls them out, saying that framing this as a civil matter is just flat out inaccurate and completely minimizes how serious these crimes are.
And he came with receipts. He didn't just say it was a crime, he cited the specific state laws he believed were broken. We're talking about things like fraudulent title transfers, a Class B felony, by the way, plus forgery and identity theft. These are major criminal offenses, not some minor disagreement. So let's just put all the pieces together. We have a confirmed crime, a forgery verified by a state agency. We have a missing vehicle. And we have a victim who has done all the detective work himself, and yet he is completely stuck in limbo.
This chart really just lays out the whole standoff in black and white. On one side, you have hard evidence of felony fraud. On the other, the official response is, it's a civil matter. And the outcome for the victim, it's just devastating. His vehicle is gone, he's homeless, and the people responsible face absolutely no consequences.
And that leaves us with this huge, lingering question. What is a person supposed to do when they have undeniable proof of a crime, but the very system that's supposed to deliver justice is the biggest roadblock of all? It's a question that goes way beyond this one case.